Hey everybody, I've got another Comfey video for you today, and we're going to be looking at the alternative moveset of Sweet Kiss. This video actually stemmed from a mistake I made in Ranked. I was doing with the lovely Stu, and I accidentally picked Sweet Kiss instead of Floral Healing. However, this game provided a wonderful insight into the immense potential of a Sweet Kiss Comfey, and how on certain Pokemon, you can really enable them to stomp through enemy lines. If you are going to be trying out a Comfey that uses Sweet Kiss, I would recommend the build of Energy Amp, Shell Bell, and XP Share, because you do want to proc your Unite as much, as that will be the only move that can actually heal your ally. Yes, Sweet Kiss doesn't actually provide any healing for your ally. What it does is it creates a Ring of Infatuation, much like Wigglytuff's Q-Charm, as well as providing an additional shield to your ally on top of the normal shield that you get from attaching to them. Now, if you're wondering from the emblem set, I will run something like a special attack and HP emblem set, just so that you can boost the shield that you give when you first attach them. This is where I accidentally picked Sweet Kiss here, at this moment here, and I kind of panicked a little bit, but luckily my host Stu was playing a Pokemon that will actually benefit from Sweet Kiss. Now, in my opinion, there are only a certain amount of Pokemon that will benefit from your Sweet Kiss infatuation. One of them being TYRANITAR, another one being Garchomp. These are two main Pokemon I can see Sweet Kiss actually working on. Other common ADCs such as Greninja and Gardevoir will not really benefit from this move at all, because you don't want a Gardevoir to have all the enemy, sucked into them while they're trying to use their moveset. Whereas TYRANITAR and Garchomp, it will really benefit from this. Okay, you can see, we're going to miss the middle birds here, but I'm going to be looking down. We do want our TYRANITAR online as early as possible, so that we can really benefit from this Sweet Kiss dragging the enemies towards my host. The other thing I will need to focus on if you're going to be running on, this Sweet Kiss build is try to detach and attach to your host as much as it is viable to do, as it will provide them with shield as you are not able to heal them. Now, you will get some Pokemon that have that unstoppable move, so Sweet Kiss won't work on them, such as your Submission Machamp. But generally, if you have Pokemon that do not have unstoppable, you're able to just drag them in to your host, and they will not be able to do anything to, the stun. I would also recommend running Grass Knot as well, because since you're already looking to stun your enemies, it provides that extended CC, so your ADC can really get to work. For those that don't know as well, Sweet Kiss Upgraded, or Sweet Kiss Plus, gives your host an additional movement speed boost. And you can imagine, if I have a TYRANITAR running Ancient Power, this really provides, the speedy tech on a TYRANITAR. So my TYRANITAR's gonna Unite here, the Tyrannical Rampage comes through. I will not have Unite here, however, so you can see all I can do is provide that shield for my TYRANITAR. I think they do get a score here, and we will detach. I think I'll still recommend trying to get your flowers as much as possible, because with 8 flowers, your Sweet Kiss will have that increased area of effect, whereas, if you had only 0 flowers, rather. Comfey did get buffed recently in the patch, so it is definitely more viable in terms of getting your flowers stacked up. It is much easier to regenerate these flowers than before. Okay, so we're just trying to get the TYRANITAR as much as possible. Don't forget, when you detach from your host, you immediately get a boosted, so do take advantage of that on Comfey. Now, you can see, if I do buddy the Greninja, as an example, as what you just saw, it will be detrimental to them, especially since they're running Shuriken. Here we go. Okay, Amnesia Slowbro is another one that really counters the stun. However, you can see here, in a bit, I will be able to drag all the enemies towards my host. I Unite here because the Cramorant has United, and this keeps my TYRANITAR alive, even though they get Cramorant and Charizard United as well. TYRANITAR is a great host for a Sweet Kiss Comfey. Boom. Obviously, if you have a cracked duo such as I do, because Stu is cracked on a lot of the Pokemons he plays, it is definitely more of a relief to be playing Sweet Kiss because you can really believe and rely on your host to kill the enemies if you drag it to them. Here we go. We've got that bottom Regirock coming out. And I accidentally attached the guard wall here. And you can tell it is not a good idea. So I immediately detach. I don't even use Sweet Kiss because that would just be terrible for the poor Gardevoir over there. And look, boom. I stunned the Machamp. And we do manage to pick it off. And we get a really nice, I think 30 overdunk at the bottom of it here. Just a casual 3k for my T-Tar. You know, it is what it is. And there we go. Look at this. I have Sweet Kiss Plus. We have the Ancient Power with the Sweet Kiss Plus, giving that movement speed boost and absolutely allowing your host to run it down. We have a level 14 T-Tar online at 3 minutes 45, and it is just happy days for me right now. Boom. Dragging the T-Tar, dragging the Espeon towards my host. Not quite sure why my Blastoise united there, but you know what? I've got the carry with me, and we're going to run it down, even though it's 330. Here we go. Grass Knot on the Slowbro. They do have Amnesia, but I'm proccing this as much as possible. Cramorant unites, so I'm also going to unite as well, trying to keep my host alive here. And in a bit, you'll see, look at this Sweet Kiss coming up here. I'm going to proc it right about now. Boom. Two people just drag towards my host, and since T-Tar is in that stomp phase, it will be detrimental to the team. Unluckily, we do go down because the T-Tar will be taken out. That's something you got to watch out on your Comfey as well. If your host dies, you need to kind of preempt it and try to save yourself. It is not always that easy though, because you don't have that much health as the little flower lay. I can't save the Gren here on this build because I can't use any of my moves apart from Grass Knot, so I just preferred to stay alive here and wait for my true carry, which is the T-Tar here. Boom. Charizard goes down, gets infatuated by the Sweet Kiss, and we're chasing down this Slowbro. Look at that. Just drag towards me. Stunned. Dark Pulse also stuns, and it's just a chain of CC. And that's what you really want to proc when you are running a Sweet Kiss Comfey. Watch this Espeon as well. Boom. Proc towards me. Stomped. Grass Knotted. They just can't move. They just cannot move or do anything to my T-Tar. Here we go. We've got the speed boost. I think Charizard might unite here. I'm not too sure. I don't remember. No, they don't, because we just stun it and they just die. They just get stunned forever. Boom. Machamp goes down. We get Slow Beam, but I don't unite yet because the Cramorant hasn't united. For this team comp, I was only uniting when the Cramorant was there because that's going to be a massive damage dealer if we don't take care of that. I am just dragging enemies towards my host here, and you can see we just absolutely wipe the team and they surrender. I hope you guys enjoyed a display of what Sweet Kiss could do. I think this is probably a good idea to run on Garchomp as well if you don't want to go the healing set. And as you can see from the damage numbers, we absolutely enabled the cracked T-Tar Stew to do over 160k damage. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Catch you guys next time.